The one wheel is out. RV is all set. You know what time it is? Time for an RV resort review. Heading to the front. That's right. We are at Camp Door, a brand new RV park. It seems par for the course for Switch It Up. So if you follow along any of our videos, you can find a lot of these RV parks on our app. Shameless plug, because generally we find RV parks when they're first starting out, or maybe they just opened, and we're always looking for RV parks that can fit our RV, which is bigger rig friendly. So a little plug, check out the Switch It Up app, it's free, and then you'll see an RV park place. Okay, we are at Camp Door. We are in Door County, Wisconsin. It's that little finger that you've heard about that's on the side of Wisconsin that you hear is beautiful, it's quaint, and some people would call this the Cape Cod of the Midwest. And we are at a brand new RV park that just opened this spring. If you're watching this, this could be a couple years later, but currently we've gotten here probably about 4 months after they've opened. They've got this paved. This will all be finished in the future, but I wanted to show you what we're looking at. So Door County, Wisconsin is absolutely amazing. If you're planning to come up here, you're going to be looking for an RV park. Some of them are, if you know Wisconsin, look, trees everywhere. So you're going to find a couple of the older RV parks that are covered with a lot of trees and you have to navigate. Where there's a few RV parks that now have given away and you can actually get in with your bigger setups, with your fifth wheels, with your 45-foot Class A's, and you're towing like probably your toy hauler trailer that's in the back. You need room, like we need room. So that's kind of the plug of Camp Door. It's family owned, family run. It's fabulous and it's refreshing because since they just opened. So let me kind of give you the rundown so you can see. You're going to come in off the main road, which there's really generally no traffic. You're on the outside of Sister Bay. And as you come in, here is your check-in area. And you're going to come around this area, and you're going to park right over here and then go into the office. So let's do that. Some of the spots though, you can actually go straight to your RV site if it's already lined out, and you don't have to stop at the office, but you're going to stop here and then go into the office. And let's just go in to see this facility real quick so you can see. You can rent bicycles here, which is great. Right off of here, you have your ice that's out here. You have your showers, you have your restrooms right around the corner, and then this great area to sit. So little gazebo, you can play some cornhole, things like that. And then they have this amazing little area here that is with your hammocks and places to sit. And then you're also greeted. Now in here, there's actually a little bar. Let me show you this real quick. Great place to come and hang out. They do have a bar, have a few cocktails on tap if you like some beers, and great little area to hang out here. And then they have a little store. It's got some cute little things for, this is a night sky area. It's very dark here, so you'll be able to see a lot of things. So bring your telescopes if you're into that kind of stuff, or you can buy one here. They have some great gear here for Door County. And then over here, it's just super awesome. Great little spot here if you've forgotten anything. But if you want some wine, some beer, some drinks, some pizzas, it's just a great little thing because you don't necessarily always, you don't want to leave the RV park sometimes to go into town. So they do have a few things here. Of course, you're going to have the Wisconsin cheers, right? Got to have the Wisconsin cheese. Check in. You can receive Amazon packages here, which is nice. And then you have adventure rafting. You've got kayaking places you can go. You got bike riding. There's a lot of things to do in Door County. Let me share with you a couple things about the RV park itself. A lot of sites are pull-throughs. They say they're 60-foot sites, majority of them. But a lot of them are a little smaller than that. So maybe when you call, just verify which of those are. And a lot of them currently, you know, they're not concreted. nor do they have all the roads in. That's coming. Again, it's a brand new site. A lot of people are driving through because they've heard of this place, so they're checking it out to see if they're going to be bringing their RVs in, which is typical. Like, you kind of hear of something new that's happening. I just saw a toy hauler come in and they're setting up down over here, so maybe we check that out. So if you're in a bigger setup, you can check it out as well. And you're going to see where we're set right over here. We did not do a pull-through site because we're 54 foot long and we want to put the back deck down. So we always generally will choose a back end site because then that gives us more versatility. Okay, this is site 2. I did just verify they are going to do concrete pads and they'll probably leave the roads gravel for now. So just got that verification in, so keep that in mind. Here's a Super C that just came in, so you can kind of have an idea on the site sizes and what you're working with. With our bigger setup, the main road coming in, let me show you this real quick because I'm on the back. There's going to be actually cabins placed on this back side. That starts this next year as well. It's the main road coming in from the clubhouse. And as you can see, there's plenty of room for us to navigate. This back corner down here, you're going to come back around to the 2 different areas that you can have spots in. This area was a little challenging right up here, but again, we're 77 feet long. So we present our own challenges. Smaller setups or just regular 5th wheel setups don't have any issues navigating. Like I said, Nitro just came in, toy hauler, he's getting all set up now. I had to make this corner, which isn't bad, and then down. With some of the sites though, you're gonna find with your toy haulers, if you wanna put the deck down, you won't be able to have the deck down because the site is only 60 feet long. And as you can see, he's going to pull off and he won't be able to put his deck down. So in this instance, you may want to, if you want to have your deck down, do a back end site. Back end sites are generally smaller in comparison, but you can put your tires all the way to the back and then put your deck down. So when doing that, that allows you to have that extra extended space. And since there's not a lot of grass here, you're not dealing with them mowing, and you don't have to worry about that your tires are all the way to the back and you can put your jacks down. So that becomes something that is a possibility when you're dealing with confined spaces or pull-throughs that are only 60 feet long. Like right there, you can see smaller A's. These are smaller, but they didn't go all the way to the back of the site. So I'll show you what we've done up here and what site number we're at. But at least there's not a lot of trees to navigate. There are some sporadic, but just a really nice, quiet RV park. So as you can see, we're in this little wing. That's site 33, if you're looking on a map. And then we're right up here in this corner. We have 2 sites. So we have where the truck is parked currently. I may have to move it, I don't know, we'll see. And then, this is actually site 72. But if you look, we have a place for the Bronco that fits. And then honestly, just down here, we just took it all the way to the back. And then we're able to extend the back deck. And since the sites are staggered, we're not into that other site. Something to keep in mind, if you're a bigger RV, maybe you're a Class A, you could actually extend back even, and giving you that additional room in the front. I think a lot of times, a lot of us say, oh, I want to pull through. But honestly, the back ends generally will give you bigger bang for the buck and sometimes be less money. This RV park, I believe, is $75 to $85 a night. So you have an idea of what you're going to be spending up here, but super quiet at night. We have coyotes running around, which was fun to hear them, and then birds and all that fun stuff. But down in this little cove, at nighttime, this area where the hammocks and stuff are, they got a little cool ambiance going where they turn the lights on. Just really nice. It's a good RV park. If you're coming to Door County, you're not going to be spending a lot of time here anyway, maybe nighttime, because the rest of the time you're going to be going out and you're going to be experiencing everything Door County has to offer, which there's a lot. And you're going to be eating the food. You might be seeing the goats on the roof. You might be going up to Washington Island, kayaking. It's a great area. So just thought we'd share with you this wonderful RV park resort that's up here for you to check out. Camp Door. Go to their website. Not quite sure what it is. I'll put it on the website here or down in the description for you to check them out. And tell them Switch It Up sent you. That's about it. I got to see if I need to move the truck. If you're going to have a big truck in your HDT life, they have an area we can go park at. They just told me to park there for now. So I got to go see if I need to move the truck because it is going to be a holiday weekend and a lot of people are coming. But we just parked it there for the moment. They're super friendly to work with. It's good stuff.